Alrighty, what's going on, guys? It is Killer Drone coming at you from, well, our hotel room. Okay, we didn't exactly capture everything at PAX like we were originally going to, just because there's so much to go over.
Mistakes were made.
Yeah, mistakes were definitely made. Yeah. But that's okay. We're going to make it up to you guys. We got cards from every booth, and we're going to talk about every single game that we went to today, and we'll probably also have a second part to this, because some booths didn't have cards or didn't have the full game out for view or whatever. So basically what we're going to do, we're going to sit here, we're going to talk about the games. You're going to get both of our perspectives on each and every one of the games, as well as some of the services here that were presented to us, and that's going to be it. So let's go ahead, make a cut, and we'll get right into it. Alright guys, we're back, and we are set up now to do, look at that little ghost walking around. We're set up to do the review of all the booths here now. We have all the cards from all the booths. We even have a little ghost friend, and we're going to have everything separated into categories. Over here that Flared is actually playing with is the services, all the services booths. Over here is going to be all the games booth, and then here is just some free stuff as well as off camera that you know, we just got, and we figured we'd share with you guys so you get the full almost PAX experience. So without further ado, Flared, you want to talk about Mr. Ghost here?
Yeah, so the Ghost was basically like almost if you had like ad block sort of for your PC or anything like that, anything really, any browser. Is basically like an add-on, sort of like an extension. Basically it tells you basically whoever's ghosting you. So let's say you get online and you have, you know, all these different ads popping up. Well, basically what it does is it tells you every single ad that's trying to catch you, and from that it's really just going to help you block everything. It was, I guess, more for people that are paranoid, I guess. I don't know, like for me I wasn't really worried about it, but it's like if anyone's watching you or tracking you, you can catch them and block them from tracking you. So, you know, maybe if you don't want nobody catching what you're doing, but you know, I don't know, maybe you're up to no good on the internet, I don't know.
So basically it's just for, you know, people that are a little bit paranoid that people are watching what you're doing on the internet. Ghostery tells you who's all tracking you, and they're able to block you. And if you would like to download it for yourself, it is just ghostery.com, right there on the back of the little ghost dude. They should have done a Ghostbusters theme. I think that would have been awesome.
I think, yeah, Ghostbusters would have been a better name really for it, because what you're doing, you're not a ghost, you're really busting out the ghosts. So that's what I told the guy, but
yeah, but
they'd already made the market. So.
They didn't like our idea, so bye, Ghoster.
Bye, Ghoster.
Alright, what we got next here?
We're gonna talk about the services here.
Yeah, let's just continue on with services.
Alright, so we got Glomtom, and Glomtom was pretty weird because it was like basically a pillow, basically, that you would put in between yourself. And if you're
so I want you, my friend, to demonstrate how this Glomtom worked. Sorry, guys.
Let's picture this as your Glomtom, right? And let's picture. Oh, we don't have another pillow. All right, and then it's got like two pieces that come out like this. So it's almost if I was thinking about like a roller coaster, really, and you just kind of put it like this, and then like when you're playing, like, all right, so I'm playing, right? I'm playing my little console, and I'm just going like, yeah, you know. Well, the Glomtom, you put it here, and you have this, and it's like, oh, I could play for days now. So
it's ergonomically, I don't think I ever say that right, designed for gaming.
The comfort, yeah, like, and then like literally when they took it away from you, I think what you said, when they took it away from you, you were like, wow, this is, give me my pillow back, I want my pillow back. It was made out of what's that weird crap called? Microfiber, yeah. It was made out of that, so it's really easy playing. The guy said he had 6 grandkids use this thing, and we were using it, and it was pretty spot on.
It was definitely neat. I don't think it's going to be good for like PC gaming.
No, definitely good for PC gamers, but if you're consoling, I mean, you sit up, I mean, you imagine you're sitting on a couch and you just play games. Well, I mean, after a while,
I guess if you lay in bed, it's not really good.
No, yeah, laying in bed, that'd be kind of...
But if you're like...
I mean, I guess so. You could put your hand... No, because it would just kind of hit you in the face.
Yeah. But, I mean, if you sit in a chair and you play consoles, it was definitely
it was a...
interesting product. And, let's see if we can...
pricing for it, or...?
It's glomtom.com. Do you remember the price?
I want to say it was like $60, about the price of a game.
Oh yeah, he did say it was the price of a game.
But
It was,
if you went to the event, he gave you like what, $10 off for the code.
yeah, and actually
the
the code is still on his app.
Yeah, I want to say it's
It was Edge.
Edged. Yeah.
EDGE. Edge was the code, and you get like a 10% off of the actual. Oops, zoom in, please. Anyway, or focus, whatever. But yeah, you get a couple of discounts for first off going to the event here, and also if you download his app.
Okay, so you want to talk about that one?
Yeah, Gameless I will definitely talk about because this one is more, I guess, my field. GameWisp is a company that a lot of bigger YouTubers are now using. And what it does is it basically puts a temporary subscription on YouTube channels. Or I say temporary subscription, like a temporary Twitch subscription. So what basically happens is let's say that this is a content provider's video, right? And this is a line where it is released to the general public. What happens is whenever the video is created, it kind of stays on this side of the line, and whoever pays, I think it's like $5 per subscription.
Yeah, $5 or something like that.
They get the video early before it passes out to the public for like 3 days early access to this video. So some YouTubers who have a really awesome fan base, who people don't mind spending some money on their favorite commentator, they use GameWisp and they get a little bit of extra funding, and then after 3 days of them having the video, they go ahead and push it out publicly into
YouTube.
Local access, public access, whatever you want to call it. And I think this is going to be good because ad block users are really killing the YouTube industry. However, I don't know that this is going to help smaller YouTubers out at all, just because.
Although the funny thing is that was his whole entire scheme for the whole entire thing. It was supposed to help out the smaller YouTubers.
That's what he kept saying, but
if you don't have, I don't know, if you don't have a high enough fan base, let's say you have a small fan base, well, you're not going to have everyone in your fan base pay if they can just wait 3 days for your video.
Yeah, especially like me, I have 500 subscribers, I don't have any major fans that are going to pay $5 for every video.
Yeah.
Our monthly subscription of $5 to.
I'll be honest, mate. I don't think I would do that for you. And I like your videos. You're great, but
yeah.
But I don't know. It's something to look forward to, I guess. Maybe something to check out for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely something to check out. But I don't see this being useful to anyone like under, I'd say, 10,000 subs.
Well, it's definitely not for me. We're going to have to work in process.
Yeah, it's definitely not for me and definitely not for Flared here. So, the next thing, which I thought was a great deal, this is the Indie Box, which, by the way, by the time you get this
code will be gone.
This code isn't going to work by the time you see this video, but, I want to go ahead and talk about the Indie Box. So, Flared, I think I'm actually going to let you take this one since you're big into keeping up with the indie games.
Yeah. You want me to take over?
Yeah, go ahead and take over,
Okay,
man.
so the Indie Box is basically like a box. Alright, so imagine that you have an indie game, right, that comes out, let's say you have one that comes out every month or so. Or really any old indie game, and when it comes out, it's just a digital thing. You don't get anything with it. It's not like the fun of going to the store and buying a CD or something like that. So the Indie Box is really for those, like that real excitement of when you go and play an indie game. Basically, you get a box that comes in. It got a cool little chip. It's like a little USB thing, and it has the game code in it. You just pull that up, and then you can also use it as a flash drive. And then it has like the theme of that game. There's a lot of different merchandise, like keychains, I don't know, there's like stickers, a flag-looking thing.
Oh, they also come with a mixtape for the actual game.
Oh yeah,
if it's custom music.
The soundtrack, yeah, it comes with that too. And what it is you pay so much a month, and each month you get a guaranteed a different indie game. So what is it, I think $20 or so a month, really?
It's let's see, $19.99 for 1 month subscription, $17.99 per month for a 3 month subscription, and 6 months subscription is $15.99 per month.
Okay, so imagine you spend, alright, so on an average, if you were buying an indie game that was coming out, what would you normally spend? About $20, $25 or so like that, right? For an indie game.
About $20, sometimes about $5, but you're also getting the soundtrack.
Yeah, but you get a soundtrack. You get a cool looking USB flash. Alright, look, let's say you're
I mean,
at
if
school.
you're really into collectibles, this is definitely something
definitely,
for you.
for sure. I think it was a great idea. It was definitely interesting.
I think it's a great bargain, especially since we currently have the PAX code. I think this is going to be.
As a matter of fact, I think what was 3 games. They had Steam Drill, which is an older game, I guess, and then they had what I think was what we got here. Was it Wolf Among Us or something? Maybe with it now. No, it was a couple of games. I can't remember all of them.
Oh, here they are, right here. It was Steam World Dig, Brutal Legend, and
Yeah.
Luftrossers. I've never heard of that one actually. I've seen it, but I don't.
So imagine like, all right, so
But it's indie games, so
I mean, it's indie games. It's something, and what I think is awesome, it really helps out the people that are in the indie department too. I mean, let's think you're trying to get your game pushed. Well, you got a company that's willing to push your indie box, I guess.
Yeah.
In a way, so I mean, I thought it was a really great idea.
Now, do you reckon Indie Box is going to be able to swing deals with bigger indie games like, I don't know, say like a Minecraft or something like that? It was originally an indie game, but eventually turned big. Do you think that Indie is going to be able to give out soundtracks and everything else to say like a game that normally costs $20 or $25? Will you still only be paying the $19 fee or?
And you know what? That's actually quite an interesting thing. And I think maybe when we go back tomorrow, I think we should actually go back and ask questions like that. Some of the stuff that we really didn't think about, because it's hard to say whether or not you could get a better game that costs more for a better deal. Whereas if maybe this game costs $5 and you're actually paying $15.
Yeah, I think we need to write that question down. That's actually
a good one, yeah.
We're gonna find out about that for you guys,
because then I can really kind of set really whether or not this is actually a good deal or not.
Yeah, because if you're getting like a $25 game for like $20 or $15, depending on what package you get, I mean that's a deal breaker there.
Yeah.
So let's continue on, and we got a couple more things here for services, and these next two are.
They're not the worst.
They're definitely not the best. Okay. Next up we have the infamous Afterglow. And Afterglow is famous for,
colors.
Yeah, pretty colors on gaming stuff.
Looks good for content.
Yeah, looks good content. Probably not the best sound, let's be completely honest. You actually tried this Near, the latest headset that they put out. And
yes, actually I did. What was cool about it is the connection to actually have it work is actually on the top of this part right here. It's like a little thing you just set on a stand. There's no like.
Okay, so it comes with a
anything.
custom stand, correct?
I think so. I wasn't 100% sure, or maybe that's each sold separately, which probably, to my surprise, probably wouldn't be, something that came with it. It was kind of cool though. What I enjoyed the most about it was these little head comforts right here, which were on the sides instead of it being on the top. Because when I play with my headset right now, it really hurts like my head after a while if I have it on. So this is a really comfort fit. It also comes with a closed or what is it? Isolation.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and get right down to the nitty gritty. Okay.
Well, not okay.
Is it worth that?
Oh, well, I mean.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
So
here.
let's talk. All right. So, look at the deal you're getting here. First off.
Okay. You guys aren't going to get this deal. This is $90. You guys are going to get the $160 deal. So for the normal consumers that aren't at PAX South,
for $150,
$160.
Oh, $160.
$160. $159.99. $160.
Well, when you talk about just the headset, let's just talk about the headset and the sound that you get. The sound is actually not too bad. It actually feels really good. It's comfortable. I mean, if you're gonna game for a while, you definitely want something really comfortable. And then you throw in the colors, and you're already racked up to $100 right there on the colors. I mean, look at that colors. So
you're telling me that I should pay $100 for colors?
Dude, it's Afterglow, bro. If it's not glowing in colors, then it's just a normal headset.
You are that guy that I hate on the internet. You have officially become that guy.
That guy. Well, I mean, if I was this guy, I mean, and what I thought was interesting though is I talked about my headset that I had, and the guy was actually kind of, he was kind enough to say, look, bro, I'm not gonna talk bad about that headset. It's pretty nice. So, But of course, you still got to push this product. So I'll push their product. I guess maybe not. I don't know.
I didn't make that promise.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to say is Afterglow headsets are... I've tried these two. I haven't tried the new one. Only Flared over here did. These two had okay quality sound. Really what you're paying for is the name Afterglow and the pretty colors. Now if that is a big deal to you, then this headset is perfect. If you like pretty colors, perfect for you. If you want excellent sound quality, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, go with a company more or less like a Behringer or something like that. I mean, that's just...
Yeah.
That's just how the cookie crumbles, mostly because you can get them for sometimes cheaper and, they sound better.
Okay, but let's also talk, not also did they sell Afterglow headsets, this is just their little card. So Afterglow also had all their controllers out and things like that.
Now I do own a Afterglow controller, and I can say that it works. It has better connections than any other controller I've ever owned.
And which brings me to this point here. Now, I don't have a Wii U, and I don't think you have a Wii U also.
I will be getting a Wii U whenever I get back. That's what my next paycheck is going toward, actually.
Oh, well.
Yeah, this is it. This is...
Oh, well.
I'm going to try and get a special somebody to record some games with me. And
Is that special somebody going to be me?
No, actually, it's not. I mean, if you want to come over, we can, the three of us can hit up some... Mario Kart.
I'll buy me a DK, so when I play Mario Kart, I'll
Dude,
be DK.
let's do it. Is this really something we can make a thing?
Yes. Is this? I didn't get to see this actually there, but it's actually controlled.
Wait, is this actually sold at the Afterglow booth, or is this another thing? I think this is at the Wii U booth.
Well, then why would it be on both? Is it the same? It is the same booth. Yes, it is.
Oh, it is? Okay. It's
Yeah,
because
I think Afterglow actually makes these things. It's basically what looks like to be an old GameCube controller that they've actually changed up the customization of the colors.
Yeah. They just made them themed. Like you got Mario, Luigi, Peach, Yoshi, Zelda, Wario, Donkey Kong, and Samus. Or Samus. But what is it?
I don't know.
Samus.
I say Samus.
It's Samus, yeah.
Samus, yeah. So let's...
Metroid, there we go.
Yeah,
that's
the game. So what better way to be playing Mario Kart and then not only beat him, but then you also beat him with the same controller as the character that you just played?
Dude, what if you play as Mario and beat him with a Luigi controller?
Whoa, you just changed...
Dude, that's I just changed the game.
I don't know if that would be even right. But yeah, Afterglow, that makes some pretty decent content. Not too bad.
Alright, guys.
I'll let you talk about this one here.
You really want me to? Because I really don't want to bash this company right here.
So I guess I'll take over because I got something nice to one out of this group here.
Yeah, because
So Astro.
Let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and say something. Okay. It's not the quality of the product that makes me angry with some of these companies.
Yeah, the quality is actually quite amazing.
The quality is very good. It's the price point for that quality. I don't think a headset is worth $250. I'm sorry. That's just me.
Dude,
anyway.
When the headset costs as more as your computer...
Let me show you what you're paying for. That name right there. That's it. That is what everyone is paying for.
Yep, that's actually it. Except you don't get this part right here, so you just get strictly the Astro.
Yeah. You gotta pay. Yeah. You gotta play the premium charge
for extra.
For that. Yeah,
it's premium.
Premium charge for that. That's an inside joke. You can go ahead and take this one, bro.
I mean, Astro had some interesting things when I just from my glance. I'm not really up to date with these, but from what you told me that they're really good headsets. Now, are they overpriced? Well, I mean, yeah, but let's be honest. What's not going to be overpriced over there? The cool thing that they were doing over there is this little Pack South symbol here. That you're able to change out these and customize them with different little actual, I guess. I don't know what you
Pack South branded?
Yeah, they're like Pack South branded. Like,
I didn't even
head
see
covers.
those.
See, bro, while you were over there complaining about the prices, I was actually checking out what was going on.
This bad boy, I have tried this guy out.
Oh.
And he is expensive, but he is nice.
He is nice.
Like, he is extremely expensive. The A50 wireless. It is probably the priciest headset I've ever seen.
Most likely, yeah.
And it's very nice. Not worth the price point at all, but it's a nice headset. It really is. I can't give Astro that, but if they would just lower the price just a little bit, I would own me some Astros.
I think Astro would be doing good if they just added some color, throw some color in it, and then that might actually boost up your sales maybe.
Dude, Astro's not becoming an afterglow. Get that out of your head, man. They're a lot more professional than pretty colors. All right. This is a really, like, you know, just thrown together video.
It's not like we actually have like notes or anything. There's literally nothing here. We're just going off the fly.
Dude, we got cards.
We got cards.
We got cards.
Yeah.
This is very impressive. Cue cards.
Do you want me to talk about this one?
Okay, yeah, because actually the game is not on the card, but I mean, you can go and visit their website.
Okay.
And call them. Hey, look, they even got a number on here. Hey,
So
call them up.
this-
Anyway.
Let's look at the pen here. Alright, so this pen...
Oh, that's got a glare, man.
Actually, you can't even tell. I don't even know if this is the actual right character or not.
Yeah, that is. That's T.
That's T. Okay, so the game is called T is Guilty.
No, T is for guilty.
T is for guilty, my bad. And basically, it's a game. Now, when we first saw this, I'm not gonna lie, these guys did not have it pre-set up right. They had a really rough rig. The only color you actually saw was the actual character.
Don't worry about it, guys. We
No
are going
texture.
back tomorrow,
Yes.
and they're going to have a more improved build for us to look at, and I'm probably going to get some live footage of it because I thought the concept of the game
Was quite interesting.
was great. I really enjoyed it. It's basically like a 3D platformer.
basically, yeah. But what I find interesting is the whole entire game. So, I mean, I can tell you...
I'm going to zoom in on you because there's not much on the card, Bursky.
Okay, so you want me to face you and look
Yeah,
at you?
yeah, just...
Alright, so the game is basically, it's about this guy, right? And he has a business partner.
Is it really a guy or is it a T?
Okay, what's about this T?
It's
Gotta
about
make
a
sure-
T.
Okay, alright, so this is character and his name is T. And he had a business partner who got corrupted and turned evil, right? And he's Y. Now, upon hearing this story, you know, of course, me and my cleverness, right? I was like, whoa, this guy had a business partner. Who's the owner of the actual game? Coincidentally, the owner of the actual game has the letter that starts with a T.
What was his name? Do you remember?
Tom.
Oh, I stuck him.
Was it Tom?
I stuck him. Thomas, yeah.
Thomas. Oh, yes, close. So, and basically, he said, the creative director said that, the guy that we were talking to, he said the creative director actually did have a guy that kind of resembles what their game's actually about. What I found interesting most about the game, though, was it's the graphics. The graphics were quite fun because it wasn't even actual real graphics.
They were bubbly. Let's put
They
it.
were bubbly, but they were alright. So like the tires on a truck was the @ sign, the letter of the guy was a T.
It was
the
like
enemy was a Y. The boss or whatever had a B. I found that quite interesting because it wasn't as like much as I don't know, fully graphical game.
it had
It's more
a
of a
different
cartoon
artistic
feel.
value, I guess. Like
To me, I found it easy because I can't really draw the greatest, you know. But I'm still in animation school, so I don't know how well it's gonna work out. But you know, we saw a couple panels of those too. I thought it was nice though for the artwork. The artwork seemed nice, and I'm curious to see what the colors put together with it is gonna look like. So I think going back is gonna be really nice.
all right. That's all we have for you for T is for guilty.
T is for guilty,
Let's go
yeah.
ahead and move on. You want me to take this one here? Because you're gonna have to talk about this one because
Okay,
I
yeah.
didn't actually play this game. You ran off, said you were going to the bathroom, and I had to find you later.
Look, no, you were playing some other game, and
I was trying to get a high score, man.
Yeah,
Leave me
look-
alone. Okay. So
You want to talk? You're gonna talk about the first part. You want me to talk about their mobile?
yeah. You can talk about the mobile and then this game over here
Okay.
in just a minute. Okay. So let's go ahead and talk about Starlight Inception. This is a space game along with the many bloody others that were there. There were
What,
how many
4?
space games? I don't know, man. I think it was more than 4. Like I understand 2 or 3 space games at a convention. There must have been 5 or 6. It was
Apparently
ridiculous.
every developer is going for the future, and they're going for space.
Yeah, we're all going to space, guys.
Apparently, so.
So
That's
this
what
is
it's
Starlight
about.
Inception. This is what I'm going to speak about, and Flair's going to go ahead and tackle Starlight Tactics. So Starlight Inception has been out for a little while now on Steam. I forgot what he told me the price point of it was.
Probably.
I do believe it's still in beta though. However, the game is actually very nice graphically, has a very good feel to it. I think they could make some improvements on the... I feel like it should feel more rushed. Like I'm flying through space, bro. I shouldn't feel like I'm a grandma on I-12, you know? Like just
Yeah.
putting along. And that was the main problem I had with the game. Other than that, like, you know, space combat, it was smooth as to be expected from a space combat game. It was really smooth. It was kind of like it really was a flight simulator. That's what it was, and I thought it was very nice. I think that they graphically could have had like things flying by you faster. Maybe not that hurt you, but just like things flying by you faster to make you seem like you're going faster.
Yeah.
But they didn't have that. It was just like really huge rocks that wanted to wreck your day. And I don't know. I just think they could have done something better graphically to feel like you were in a rush, like you were moving fast.
Did they have hyperspeed?
They did have boosters, but the boosters did nothing. Like they made the meters count down faster, but graphically nothing happened except for sometimes the fins on the back opened up and then closed back. I'm trying to do hand motions here and explain, but
I think like a lot of games, they were really just like Kickstarter games, and they're really just trying to get a feel for what the audience.
Well, this
thought.
one's already been out. That's why I was kind of disappointed. I was hoping
Oh.
that it would be more of a finished product, but maybe they can improve on it. I don't know.
Improvement's always there, you know.
So you actually played the iPad version of this game, Starlight Tactics, and this is actually a very, very pretty card. Let's see if I can get it here. Actually, a very, very pretty card, and
you know what? Pretty card is really the best word for this. I don't want to talk bad about the game. The game was turn-based. Now, I've played a couple of turn-based games because, you know, they're kind of fun. But it was a mobile game, and I think that's really what kind of hit me popular because let's say you're at home and you don't really have much going on. You might be in the kitchen.
No, is this a turn-based multiplayer? Because I didn't play it. I was just wondering.
You know...
Like, can you play... If me and you were in the same room, could I play a turn and then you play a turn?
I think, honestly, they were working on that because what he just set me up was with a computer. Now, I had a computer and he had one ship and I had 3 ships. 3 different ships, too. What I found most interesting about this is that you could turn each person had their own turn basically, and you would shoot the other enemy, and then basically it's whoever shot and killed the person first won. I'm gonna say I didn't win because I wasn't too good at the game. It was when you turn though, you had to choose between whether you would go way over here or way up here, but then you could also tilt. Now depending on if you tilted or come down or like this, I guess. Whichever way you tilted, yawn, or yearned, whatever, I think that's how he explained it to me, was different because your gunships, like, you could turn here, right, to think you'd get a better shot. Well, then when you aimed, you couldn't aim at the ship going way the heck up here. You'd have to aim at wherever your gunships were. If these are like the laser pointers. Yeah.
You were doing a brilliant job at explaining this.
Thank you, and I'm trying really hard. So it was turn-based. Whether or not it's going to be good or not, I wish
the game is still an alpha, isn't it?
I want to say it is actually, and it wasn't too bad of a game, honestly. I think it has potential.
And you said he set you up on mobile, like on iPad?
Yes, it was on iPad. I think they had it on PlayStation or something like that, but it wasn't working, or something along those lines. I don't remember, but I think it was an okay game. It wasn't too bad.
Okay, it wasn't too bad. All right, well you're gonna go ahead and take over this one too. It's by Mr. Shiny Box.
Mr. Shiny Box, and I want to say this was another mobile game. Hence, I mean, I don't know why I keep hitting the mobile game.
What's the name of it, broski?
The name of it is Dungeon Quest. Now, Dungeon Quest kind of reminded me.
What? People are sleeping. It's like 12 o'clock here. I'm trying to get you to quit yelling.
Alright, so the name of it was Dungeon Quest, and it kind of reminded me of Dungeon Defenders or something like that. So then I asked the guy, I said, well, what sets this exactly different from all the other ones? And he said, well, that's a good question. First off, they're a mobile game, whereas Dungeon Defenders, I don't think they actually even plan to go to PC. They're really working on trying to perfect mobile gaming.
Okay, so this game?
Yes, and it is Dungeon Defenders. Now, what's different is, okay, so any game you normally play that's mobile, what's the first thing you always have to deal with? The microtransactions, right? They wanted a game that you could... Alright, these developers, they already had jobs, so they're not really worried about money. They were already just playing... They wanted to make a game just to make a game. And basically, that's what they did. They made a game to just make a game. There's no microtransactions or anything like that. I think there's ads on it. I think you can maybe pay a little... Like, whatever you pay, like, you could pay something to get the ads off from what he was explaining to me. But it's like a game, like, where you just level up your characters. A lot of customizations. There's 4 different classes. I don't know, it's a fun game, and I'm actually planning on playing it tonight, so I'll kind of let you know more about it, and we're going to go back and see what else they have more in store for it. They also told me that they're planning on doing a multiplayer for it, and seeing how that's going to work out, so I'm curious to see when that patch comes out, what that would be like. But overall, I thought it was a pretty fun, interesting game from what I was playing there. So we'll see. But you can download it right now. It's actually been out for a while, and I mean, just look at that card.
And it's on Droid and App Store. It's
Yes.
called Dungeon Quest.
And
so-
also on Amazon, because I think that's actually what I played it on, was a Kindle.
Oh, you can play it on Kindle?
Yeah,
Awesome.
and then they
Okay.
also actually had it on the Shield tab, not the Shield tablet, but they had it on the Shield portables. So I found that quite interesting. It was all about mobile. It was nice. It was a fun game.
Awesome. All right. Well, I am going to move the show along here, and I am going to talk about Fortified. Fortified is, in short, Dungeon Defender. It's a tower-based, 3D tower-based game.
And that seemed to be really a popular thing with this.
Yeah, it was just...
A lot of indie games.
It was literally Dungeon Defender, but the difference that they tried to sell me on that made it so different was that you got units. Basically, you got a bunch of NPCs that would help you fight, and that's what they are hoping sets them apart. Also, they are in a 1950s alien crashing on Chicago setting, and they think that this is going to set them apart. I really question this.
Yeah, you really dogged that guy.
I really dogged this guy. I felt kind of bad.
Developer, he was like, we're exactly the thing. No, what set you apart? Well, we're kind of like them, but we're different.
Yeah, I wanted this guy to come at me with something that made me want to quit Dungeon Defenders and play Fortified. What set him apart? And he did not tell me anything.
Commander and units.
Yeah, Commander and units. Commander is going to give you, the main character, the ability to command 4 NPCs to help you fight. Well, can't you do that in other tower-based games? So really, he's just mixing a couple of tower-based games together and calling it a brand new game. Oh, but wait we have aliens. You're right.
Wait, hold on. So they took a defense game, right? They put a whole bunch of things together and they fortified it.
Mind blown. That was genius, actually.
Thank you. I gave the guy a suggestion. I thought it'd be kind of interesting if you could have, because he said it was a 4-player game, right? So you have 4 different characters instead of like NPC, like you said. Well, you can also have 4 different people playing on that one thing, and they're all just trying to destroy the alien. But I thought it would be interesting if you also did the reverse, where you have the aliens that are trying to take over the humans, and have those people.
Oh yeah, reverse game mode would be cool.
Yeah, that would be actually interesting. So he talked about that maybe in another DLC, but I don't know if he liked my idea.
That would be actually cool. That'd be something. That would be something that would set them apart. Okay.
And it would fortify their game.
Exactly. Invasion is imminent, and you can go ahead and sign up for a chance to win a copy and everything else. I wasn't impressed by this game in the slightest. Wasn't impressed.
Yeah.
Now the next game, I think we are both anxious to talk about because it was very interesting. It's called Faded.
Right.
And basically, it is a black and white game to begin with.
To start off.
It's a 2D runner. Let's see, do they have actually pictures on here? No. Okay. It's a 2D platformer. And as you play throughout the game, you actually color the game. So basically, you can have one level that is dedicated to the color red. And whenever you beat the red level, you'll get fire magic and you'll have a hint of red all throughout the map. And you'll get like that spectra of the color spectrum, basically. So you'll have like red, orange, and those types of colors in your game. And then the next level may be blue. And then you'll have red and blue. And they'll just mix until eventually you beat the entire game and you get all the colors and you have an absolutely beautiful game as well as characters that are fully equipped to take on pretty much everything. Is that
right?
Did I cover everything?
What I want to say is this also though. Okay, so the game is you have the 4 different colors mainly, which you have red, blue, green, and I think what it was yellow. No, it was red, green, blue. I think it was actually 3 different colors really that you're really working for. And depending on how you play the game, really depend on how the game actually played, if that makes sense, or how it ends. Because you could choose red at the beginning, or you could choose blue or green. Now also keep in mind, so you get this red, right? Well then that kind of gives you like a fire aspect power. Okay, cool, that's awesome. Well then also your enemies have the fire aspect power too. So then the more colors you unlock, well the harder your enemies get. And depending on which color you go for depends on what your enemies will also have too. So I found that quite interesting. I don't know.
Okay, so the game kind of adapts around.
So it adapts around the colors that you're choosing, and I think it has a really interesting take on the game. I think it's something new. It's something different you don't see in any other games.
All right, and if you would like to check it out, I'm going to go ahead and just scroll through some of the information here.
Now, it wasn't actually even a full game yet. It hasn't even came out to Steam. I think it's it's Kickstarter, right here.
Yeah,
Kickstarter?
yeah, actually it is, and from what I've seen, definitely something that I would look into supporting. Actually,
yeah, I'm actually hoping that they make it through. We'll see.
You want me to dog this game, or would you rather?
Let me try to hype it up before you dog it down, I guess.
Okay, all right.
All right, so you got.
This is called My Dream, by the way, and here's a pretty picture of it. Actually, very good graphics. I can say that about the game. It had fairly decent graphics, and if you would like to check it out, it's open alpha right now on their website. And yeah, that's gonna be it. I'm gonna swap over to Michael Cam. Hey, Michael Cam.
Hey guys, so my dream is.
Hey. Dude, it's 12 o'clock.
Oh god.
People are sleeping.
I know, but I get so excited when I talk, and which is weird because sometimes I'm not excited when I talk to my actual subscribers.
You're talking to my subscribers and you're excited? What the heck?
It's weird.
I know, man. Anyway, okay, continue. Just talk normally.
So my dream is about this game. It's like a sandbox. Almost like every game there was a sandbox. What can I say different? You get a laser gun. You can drill into the earth and make all kinds of fun different drill sounds and dig. The graphics are really nice. I'm not doing too good helping this game.
No, you're not doing too good at hyping this game because.
I mean, all right. Let's look at the card here. All right, so you have animals. First off, when we talked to this guy, he did not want to explain a single bit of animals on here.
Can I go ahead and dog this game now,
No,
please?
hold on. Let me help him out here a little bit. They want to make it to where you have all the items, which I found they had different traps and stuff. I thought that was nice. They're still working on a multiplayer thing. I think it has potential, but the way the guy described it to us, it was almost like he didn't
This was the worst pitch I had at PAX.
The only bad thing is he had the game out, right? He had everything preset where you could actually sit down and possibly play it. But he didn't let you. Like, he just kind of...
He guarded the seat.
Yeah, guarded the seat, yeah, and that's the word I'm looking for.
Only he touched the mouse. It was weird.
Not really the funnest experience, and maybe it was just him. Maybe the game actually has really good potential, and maybe we'll look at that maybe tomorrow. The only thing I found different was it was either going to give you all the items for it.
Oh yeah, they actually haven't come out with a way that they want to do the items. They don't know if they want you to work for them or if they just want to give everything to you, which would defeat the purpose of a game, wouldn't it? Oh, what? But no, okay.
Wait, okay, hold on. Let me help him out. So, gotta help him out somehow. Okay, quickly. So basically, like you said, it's either that you would have the schematics already with you, right? And you just need, if you had the materials, then you could build. Or like you said, you would just automatically have everything and build what you want. Or they threw out another idea which they were thinking about, which is trying to either, you have to go look for the schematics to find it, I guess. And then once you get the schematics, then you unlock something that you can craft later, I guess. So I found that somewhat interesting, but like I said, we didn't get much gameplay views of what it actually was. So whether
my hand
it'll
is
be
like
a good
cramping
game,
up, mate.
whether or not it'll be a good game.
Okay, let me tell you about this. Oh, no. Get that card back out here. Let me...
I'm sorry, my dream. I tried saving
I'm sorry, what company is this? I'm going to go ahead and apologize. A creator community game, okay. So.
Oh, well, yeah, it was a community game, yeah.
Well, my dream...
It's much like your dream, except completely...
No, this was their dream. This was not my dream, okay? My dream would have had a lot better pitch in it, okay?
Oh, yes.
So, let's go ahead and start. First off, I never saw a single animal. He did not present any animals to us. He never mentioned them. He never even discussed how I'm supposed to survive in this game. I don't know if I have to eat. I don't know if I have to sleep. I know nothing about this game other than it is a sandbox, which, oh wait, a sandbox has already been created called Minecraft, and it's a great #1 seller, and they did great pitching, and now they are a multi-billion-dollar company. You know, My Dream didn't do any of that. They didn't tell me anything about the game, really, except that they're still having development issues. They're saying that...
Well, what they want is they want another kickstart to help kick off their game again, because the Kickstarter they already did, it's got them this far. But
you don't need a Kickstarter to come up with an idea of how you want to craft things. You don't need the money for that. Whenever you come to me and you say, hey, this is what we're going to do with the game, then I'll put money behind it. To put money behind something where you're still whacking around with it, not happening. Sorry. So, overall, I don't know what this game is about. I really don't. He says, oh, well, just get online and play it. The whole reason I came to PAX was so you can explain things to me, and then I can get some hands-on at PAX instead of you guarding the mouse and keyboard like an arrogant a-hole. Anyway, I'm done bashing this game for right now.
Poor game. Go check it out, I guess. Like I said, there's all kinds of new games.
No.
Maybe,
I could be 100% wrong.
Maybe, and you know what? I would laugh really hard if this game actually becomes number one.
If this game becomes number one like Minecraft, I will issue a public apology. But for right now, this dude was lazy and did not do his job very well, so
I think
0 out of 10 for me.
I think nervous rough day. Maybe we'll go back tomorrow and check and see if he has a better
Dude, it was
chance.
the beginning of the convention. That's when you're supposed to be the most... Anyway.
But, you know, you always have those first minute jitters.
Alright. Gigantic. This is like... Oh, let's get this thing into view. This was the big thing.
This, oh my goodness, the lines for this was actually insane.
I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a little bit of tidbit of information. We haven't even got to play this game yet. That's how big the lines are. So as far as like inside information, we're going to have to show you guys that later in the video or in another part to the video because
yeah, those guys.
This game.
The whole waiting process was.
Yeah, this game was huge. It was massive, like lines for hours long for this game. So we're just going to put that over here because we're definitely going to have to get back to you guys on that because we have nothing. We're not going to lie. We have nothing on it right
well,
now.
to be fair, we have the card. So, I mean, you have...
We have the card and we have the access to the alpha whenever it comes out. So
yes, yeah, that's...
and there is some of your stuff if you would like to go and check out the game for yourself. Just some information on the back here of Gigantic.
Yep.
So we're going to go ahead and throw that over there.
Oh boy, you're going to bash this one too, aren't you?
You want me to bash it, or do you want to go ahead and try and save them?
Oh, I guess let me try to save them.
Alright, here. Just save them, buddy.
First off, I can't even pronounce this.
That is Poxnora.
Okay, alright, there we go.
Poxnora. Okay.
Poxnora. So basically it was a game about cards. Now, from what Killer Drone actually told me here is...
Which, by the way, that is one of the cards, if you want to go ahead and show that to the...
Yeah,
it's just a little small trading card.
It's a small trading card. And basically it's a giant game where you pretty much play like a card game, but it actually comes alive. So I found that kind of different. You actually get to see your characters move and stuff like that and actually fight. I thought that was kind of different, but I don't know. I was trying to save it, but no, I'm not quite sure on this one.
Alright, you want me to go ahead and kill it?
Well, yeah, but
okay, let me slaughter
nice
the
card.
game.
It's the artwork. Look
The
at the artwork.
artwork is very beautiful. I will give them that. Okay, let's slaughter this game now. Okay, so first off, you have this card game, correct? First off, they ported the card game into a computer scene, which I don't understand why they didn't just leave it, on the tabletop. But they went ahead and they developed a game for it. So first off, you have to buy the game. And then once you buy the game, you have to have these cards for it, right? And then as you progress in the game, you might have a weak link in the cards. And you're like, I really need this other character that my buddy has in order to progress in the game and be actually really good, right? Well, you know what? I'm just going to unlock the character. Wait, no, you're not. Actually, you got to go to the store and you have to buy another pack of games or another pack of cards for the chance to get this card in a pack in order to unlock the character in the game. So in other words, they're basically just trying to squeeze money out of you by taking these cards and just redoing the game. Now this is what I have collected from them. Now again,
I'm not yet, and like I said, I'm not 100% sure whether or not you actually have to go buy a per se pack of cards.
Well, this guy again did not do a great job explaining the game, and I kept asking, and he just kind of threw the question off. But it says collect, trade, battle. So if I'm having to collect, I'm going to guess and say I have to buy. And what does the rest of this say? Enter the free code, blah, 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 free in-game gift. Code is valid for 2 weeks after the event, blah, blah, blah. And I'll go ahead and use that so you guys don't get it. Anyway. But yeah, if I have to collect, trade, and battle, that means I'm going to have to buy the cards just like any other collectible trading card game. And that's not cool for me.
Well, I mean, would you hold on, let me see.
Now, what would be cool is if I got a card and then you got a card and then we could just trade the cards up.
Well,
and the code would be good for both of us. That wouldn't be bad.
And that's why they also gave out different cards. As you can see, you have this one also.
Yeah, and Michael here has the big scorpion. I can say that the artwork is pretty cool.
Like I said, the artwork is
I'm not big on tabletop games, so this probably won't be something I check out anyway. But the way that this was presented to me was that they are really trying to suck the money out of me, and I don't like games that do that. They might as well have just thrown microtransactions in it. So that's just my thoughts on it. But who am I?
I don't know. I think it was okay, I guess, maybe.
Alright. Next and final game is going to be Retro Blazer. And we actually didn't get any hands-on experience with this game. We watched a lot of people actually play this game. And I don't know about you, I was really impressed with this game.
It did look quite nice.
It was a retro first-person shooter. Like, it looked like something straight out of like the 60s or something.
Or something sort of like you would see on Borderlands, except with just different colors, maybe?
Yeah.
I feel like that kind of cartoon feel to it, which is...
It was a cartoon shooter. It was really something... It was like arcadey. Now, you can't tell much from the back here. I'm going to try and get at least a little bit in here. It's actually has a Kickstarter going up and just some other random things. And let's see if I can get this picture in. I probably can't, but you can tell it's a first-person shooter.
Oh, yeah.
It's very retro, and it's going to be on PC and Mac, and it actually looked really good. Basically, what happens is you're in a dungeon of sorts with a gun, and you have 3 bullets. 1, 2, 3. And it really follows the old retro feel of you have these 3 bullets that instantly respawn the second they hit. But if you use 3 bullets and they're traveling a great distance, you're out of ammo until those 3 bullets are available back to you. So it's really cool.
Wow,
it kind of reminds you of like a heavy bullet, just not as difficult. So right. I kind of liked the aspect that they're going back to their roots, the retro gaming scene, and I think it's going to be very, very interesting.
I think it will be. I think it's going to be
I think it's going to be both tactful, and fun and high paced. I can't wait to see this game in action. Actually,
I think it's going to be nice. I think you should definitely check it out.
And is it now available? Beta download. What does that say? Yeah, it looks like you can just download it from retroblazer.com if you would like to check it out. So I think that's it as far as the whole game reviews that we've seen so far goes. We still have a big announcement that we were told about this evening for Guild Wars 2 Heart of Thrones. Apparently they're having a big announcement on main stage tomorrow morning that we're going to try and figure out, and it says Beyond the Point of No Return, Saturday, January 24th, main theater, doors open at 10 a.m., and they're supposed to have a big announcement for us. So this is something I'm looking forward to. And lastly, before we go, I'm just going to show off some random things that we got around PAX. Anything else you want to say about games, or?
No, I don't think so. I think we had some good stuff.
We had some good stuff. All right.
And more to come too.
Yeah, definitely.
We haven't checked everything out.
This is only day 1, guys. So I mean, there's still
2 more days.
2 more days, man. All right. So first off, I have a couple of things here that I am not sure what I want to do with. It's just some random things I got here from PAX that I might, give away on my channel or something, because there are things that I either can enjoy or won't use. So first off, I have a Logitech belt buckle here. And I'm not a big belt buckle guy, but maybe some of you guys are. So I might give this away on my channel, as well as this beautiful Logitech t-shirt over here and just do like a small giveaway for like just like a raffle or something.
Just make sure not the phone's not.
No, the phone's not in the giveaway. Just that that shirt and that belt buckle would be in the giveaway, possibly. Not really sure. And I think that's it. We also got some Magic cards here. I don't think I'm going to do a giveaway with this because I actually met TBNR Frags, Preston.
Yes.
At PAX today, and he told me to get into this game, that it's a lot of fun. Yeah. So it may give us something to do at college or something, man. We actually
sat down and watched him play. He actually taught us really how to play, so I thought that was kind of neat.
Yeah,
he's pretty chill guy.
We chilled with him for about, an hour or something? He was a really cool guy. And let's see, we also saw Sevidus, Vacon, Bacon, and Nooch and Chocobo. So we saw 6 YouTubers in total today. So not bad for day one of just meeting people around the industry. So anyway, guys, I think that's it. And since you can't see my face, at least you can see Flaird's. Hello. Oh, no focus, man. No focus. Sorry. Let's see if I can get it to focus. No, it's literally not focusing. I'm sorry. But anyway, guys. Oh, there we go. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. This was just a little short video, and that's gonna be it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Later, guys. I tried to do it without screaming, but that didn't. My voice kind of cracked. And, yeah. Anyway, later, guys.
Alright guys, so that was the end of the footage from day one of PAX. This is also the end of the footage from the actual PAX event itself. Basically, this was taken on day one, and in the first video that you've already seen is the wrap-up of everything. So any of the games that weren't covered in the first video, we covered in this video, and any games that we said we had to go back and see, we actually covered in the first video. So all the games are definitely covered either in this video or in the original video. It's just kind of the days got mixed up, and then I didn't want the first video to be too short, and then this one be extremely long, considering this one's already going on an hour long. Anyway, so that's going to be it for this video. Be sure to check out my next one. The next one is going to be exclusive content of Retro Blazer. And I say exclusive, I got a demo disc here from the actual dev itself, so I'm kind of hoping that it has a little bit of stuff for us, a little bit of stuff for us to review. It even says exclusive demo CD for us. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Later, guys!